Hi everybody, we are going to talk about a movie called Night Drive. I have not heard of this movie and I've actually owned this movie. I have this, it's going to look weird because this is flipped, but I have this Highway collection. It has 6 different movies on it. Our internet's been weird this week. It's been real spotty. It's like we have internet but it's not connecting, or only the cables are working, not Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's just been really weird this week. Or it'll just go out completely. I don't know. There's a bunch of outages going on. It's not been storming, so I don't know. But so I watched a movie off of this. So I did not get to IMDb this just because I wasn't able to with the internet. I keep my hair this way. But as far as I could tell, this came out in 2010. At least that's what the copyright thing is on where it talks about it down here. Wasn't able to look it up, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But a night drive through the African bush becomes a fight for survival when human poachers hunt down a group of tourists. And that is the synopsis on the case. So basically, there was a bunch of tourists to go out there, and then there's actual, I guess, poachers, but instead of like poaching other animals, they hunt people. And in the beginning, it seems almost confusing because there's like so much stuff going on, but it ends up tying up as closer to the end. I say maybe about midway. Is like, because I was kind of confused in the beginning. It's like, what's the point of this? What's the point of this? But it ends up tying pretty well as it goes. I would say about midway, possibly. I didn't pause and get a timestamp, but I'll say approximately about midway through the movie, it starts kind of tying everything together. And there is a surprise twist in this movie that I did not see coming. I was actually once things started tying up and going, I'd say about midway point approximately, when it starts getting towards the end, when stuff starts tying together and they're fighting the poachers and stuff starts coming together. There's a few flashbacks that kind of don't make sense or thrown in like kind of in odd spots, I would say, but it helps tie things together. But yeah, there is a twist in there that I did not see coming. There's also another kind of surprise in it as well. This movie is actually pretty bloody and gory. I was expecting this to be some B-rate, like not so great movie, because Bunny Man is actually on this in this 6-movie case. And if I remember right, Bunny Man is pretty much a B movie. So I wasn't really expecting much for this movie. The only movie I've seen out of this 6-movie collection was Bunny Man. And I've never seen any of these other ones. So I was actually quite impressed with this. I was expecting not so much. But yeah, I'd give this probably, I usually don't get halves, but I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's not super great quality, and there are some hyenas in here that are actually real. They didn't use CGI or anything, but they don't like fight. Well, they don't fight people on camera, but they are in there. But other than that, the fighting seems alright. There is kind of a couple moments like flashbacks too, is just kind of almost sped up or kind of like you're hazy, but it's like you're supposed to be because you've been fighting. But there's a few things in here that don't quite make sense, but for the most part everything does tie together, and there's a couple surprises in this that actually kind of about midway I really start getting into this movie, and it was a lot more than I expected. I just expected some stupid B movie that probably wasn't going to be much better than Bunny Man, but it's been a long time since I've seen Bunny Man too, so I might be kind of rating it to maybe one of its sequels or something. But yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere for free. I'm not able to check. Normally I have, you could find it such and such place if it's possible to find for free. But I'm not able to check, and I want to get this filmed before my husband comes home, and there's a lot of commotion going on. So definitely, if you can find Night Drive, definitely check it out, especially if you kind of like an action-y type movie that has, I just noticed I had a big dog hair on my shoulder. She was hanging out in the front porch because I cleaned the oven today, and so I'm wearing this. And while I was going, the house was full of smoke because I cooked something in there that leaked in the bottom. So when I hit the clean mode, it's just like, so I had to open up the window, and then I had to open up the door to the front porch. And I keep the outside door to the front porch locked if the animals are out there. That way somebody don't open it to a furry surprise. But so my dog's like 14% husky, so she's hanging out on the cold front porch, and there was a dog getting outside that some lady was walking. So I had to pick her up and carry her in the house because she wouldn't stop barking at the dog. You hear her thumping, she's itching. But anyways, definitely go check out this movie. If you can find it streaming anywhere, definitely check it out if you like an action-y type movie. It was definitely worth it. It's not like the greatest. Like, there's some parts in it that are kind of blurry, I would say. The way they're shot, it's like you kind of could tell what's happening, but it almost puts you in like the victim's perspective, where like if you had that going on, you wouldn't really be able to see quite clearly. Hi. My dog laid on my tripod there and made it come at me. But anyways, definitely go check out Night Drive, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.